We have them all? Pass them on down here,
Oh,
please.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
Thank you. Okay. We're just going to go through these kind of quickly because we do have to get to our next round. So, Lanny Hensley, his hero, Ronald Reagan. Roy Scott. Why don't you stand up, Lanny, just so people can see you and put the name to the face again when we do this. So Lanny Hensley was Ronald Reagan. Okay, Lanny, go ahead and sit down. And Roy Scott, stand up. His hero is John Wayne.
Yeah.
And then Sean Fielders, his hero is John Wayne. Chris Stow, did you put a hero? I don't see one on here. No heroes?
I have a lot of them. I think Ronald Reagan, since I served over him, would probably.
Okay, he says he has a lot of heroes. Probably Ronald Reagan would be at the top. Okay, I bet he was working on his questions and probably didn't even hear me direct you to put that hero at the top. I don't know. We're multitasking, you guys. All right, Corey Wheeldon, stand up. Chesty Doller. Chesty Fuller. All right. Semper Fi. All right. And candidate name is not on the top of the sheet here, but I have a feeling it must be Mark French. Okay. And his Rick Jor is his hero. He was a state legislator, and then he's got JFK. All right.
What you can do for the government, not what the government can do for you.
Thank you. All right. Now, we're going to skip to question number 2 on this survey is, what is the top thing you will do to stop crime? Mark, why don't you stand up? Peace officer attitude, develop relationships. Okay, Corey, stand up. Mark, you can sit down. Thank you. Corey, what is the top thing you will do to stop drug crime? And it is drug crime. Improving investigations and reports, which lead to drug investigations, and with proper investigations, we will have leverage and tools to employ and make arrests. Thank you, Corey. Chris Stow, stand up. He says, train deputies, increase presence, increase awareness with community, prosecute offenders. Thank you. Okay, Sean Fielders, what is the top thing you will do to stop drug crime? Focus patrol on known drug houses. Work with prosecutors to make sure cases are properly seen to a finish. And Roy Scott, work with the task force and local agencies. And Lanny Hensley, drug interdiction and enforcement. Okay, what are the top qualities of a good sheriff? Lanny Hensley, he says, professionalism, humility, and honesty. Roy Scott says, for the top qualities of a good sheriff, honesty, integrity, and loyal to his or her people. Sean Fielders, what are the top qualities of a good sheriff? Cares for their community, fair with everyone no matter what their politics are, and a team player with his deputies. Chris Stow, what are the top qualities of a good sheriff? Maintain peace, engaged with community, knowledge, wisdom, experience, and a very broad perspective. Corey Wheeldon, what are the top qualities of a good sheriff? Leadership, knowledge, good coaching, and training. And Mark French, What are the top qualities of a good sheriff? Honesty, moral integrity, consistency, and being firm, thorough, and diligent. Okay, thank you, gentlemen, for that. We appreciate your responses. I think they were all really good answers. And we are going to wrap up this round now with the closing statements from each candidate. And we started in reverse alphabetical order. This time we're going to go in forward alphabetical order. So that means Sean Fielders is up first in 2 minutes. There's a dark gray Toyota Camry parked in front of somebody's driveway and they can't get out. Over on this side, dark gray Toyota Camry. If that's you, please go move it so the neighbors can get out. Okay, Sean Fielders, 2 minutes to wrap up.
I won't rehash what I did before, but what I do have is a plan. I've got enough experience and time under my belt where I can see some issues. You got a beautiful county here, and I don't want to see it go downhill. So I do have some plans, whether it be the drug issue, that seems to be a number one thing with a lot of folks. With drugs comes property crimes and so many other things. It seems like the catalyst for everything. We need to address the drugs, but we also can't forget about all the other things within the sheriff's office. Anywhere from, like last year, the fires we have to be ready, set up to go with that, have a plan in place to deal with those. Have a lot of time on the river as a diver. We got to make sure our search and rescue is up to par and trained well. So there's a lot more than just chasing bad guys, although we definitely need to do that. I think the drug trade is sneaking in here. It's a state highway, and drugs just don't pop in here out of the blue sky. They're being muled in from out of state. They're coming up the highway. So we really need to target the drug mules, because guess what? That's where it comes from. And then we got to target the places where they're going to within our county, and that can be done with the people we have. We just need to reorganize them and get them focused on what we need to get done.
That's Sean Fielders. Yes, please feel free to give them a hand for their closing statements. That's fine. Mark French, your closing statement. You got 2 minutes to wrap it up.
In short, I think all the SWAT, MRAP, shields is a liability more than an asset. We have a drug problem, we have a theft problem, and we have a tyranny problem of actually county, state, and federal that I would stand against when necessary. We need to talk about the masking. I'm a medical professional, so only one here. What's the biggest issue we've had in the last 2 years? Yeah. What's coming again? It's coming again. We need somebody in the sheriff's department that understands medicine and can talk it with providers that practice tyranny. The sheriff will require the providers to communicate with him, and people won't be dying in the hospital by themselves. That's a huge issue. I'm the only medical person here. The forest fires. Let's talk about the forest fires. What's going on with the forest fires? Are they being managed correctly? No. Can the sheriff deal with that? Yes. How? Not by puffing his chest out. The way you can deal with that is the accountability team. That's you. That's the people that are respected in every community. I'm going to bring up an illegal word. It's called a militia, but it's necessary for the security of a free state. We won't have a militia. We're going to have an accountability team with people that are already respected in the communities